It's again great to be with all of you. My name is Chris Hurst. I'm the delegate for the 12th district in Virginia's House of Delegates, which comprises two college communities in Radford and Blacksburg, with Radford University and Virginia Tech, and then also all of Giles County, which is the Republican stronghold. I just got finished going out and knocking a packet, and am doing that all the time now. You know, we have kind of just ramped up the campaign machine again now for the third cycle in a row. So we are pretty experienced at this point, putting in the work and putting in the effort necessary to win campaigns. So that's kind of how our race goes. Whomever puts in the most work and the most effort tends to get that electoral benefit. We really respond well to calls, to doors, in addition to all of the stuff that your contributions help pay for. So I used to be a television news anchor. I was born in Philadelphia, got a journalism degree from Emerson in Boston, and then came to Roanoke about 10, 11 years ago to become a reporter at WDBJ, and eventually became the evening anchor there. Was at one point the youngest evening anchor in the country. I was 21 years old and doing the 6 and 11 o'clock news. So they had Andy Griffith on at 5:30, and then they had the Opie show coming on at 6 o'clock. So it was a wonderful time for me to get to know just an absolutely beautiful area, a wonderful part of the country here in Southwest Virginia, and was wanting to make it my home, and I'm very glad that it still is. I was in love in 2015 with my morning reporter, Allison Parker. We worked at the television station together. And some of you may know in August of that year, she and her cameraman, Adam Ward, were shot and killed on television. And so that was an incredibly difficult experience that I'm still living with today, still dealing with today, and tried to do my best going back to the television station and reporting and being a quality local community journalist. But it was too difficult for me to continue on. So I was kind of looking for maybe some other things to do to try and serve the community, because their thoughts and prayers really got us all through a really difficult time. And then Donald Trump got elected in 2016, and I was like, well, shit, if he can get elected, then maybe there's a shot for me too. So I quit my job in February of 2017, and we ran for office, eventually becoming the most expensive House race in Virginia history at the time, being able to knock off a three-term incumbent who had previously won by 18 points. And as was mentioned, before I hopped on, being in a part of rural Virginia, we are the farthest out into the rural Appalachian Mountains that we have any Democrat in office. In fact, there's only a handful of Democrats in office representing, the entirety of Appalachia at this point, especially when you get south of the Mason-Dixon line. And so it is definitely a battleground. I'm out here in the frontier. I have moved to Radford, which is now the leading tip of that spear, even farther west. It's the farthest southwest that we have in the district. And this is the real battleground for us. We won the city in 2017 and in 2019, and that's why we won the race. It really is the battleground here in the southwest part of the district in Radford. Blacksburg, we have our Democratic base, about 80% for us. We're just trying to make sure that we get really strong turnout. And then Giles County is for the other guys, and they have about 85% turnout for them. So it really is this battle for Radford. And so it's really important for us to make sure that we've delivered for people here in this area. It's something that I ran on about making sure that we would be a louder, stronger voice for this region so that Richmond would pay attention to us. And lo and behold, in my years in office, and certainly